So I'm here at a restaurant. It was my son's treat though, and this is why I tell y'all about how economics is the fundamental. Like in order to have understanding, you have to have economics. So basically, here's what happened. One day I'm minding my business in my bedroom, and my son comes in, and it's the middle of the night. So I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you coming here? And of course, he wanted to talk, he wanted to chat, he wanted to chill with his father. But I was like, I'm not having that. You know? Yeah, that's me. So I tell him, see that 17.5 kilogram weight, about 30 pounds, right? 35 pounds maybe, right? Do some squats with that, right? So he does some squats and it's painful. He doesn't like it. He's in pain. He's crying. You know, so my wife is like, why you do that to that boy? You know, why don't you? He wants to talk. He wants to chill. He doesn't want to squat. And I asked my son, you want to squat? He's like, nah, man, squats are painful, right? So then the next day I said, we draw up. No, he comes to me. He tells me he wants to go to Mary Brown, just like they're KFC, but they have KFC, so it's like they're Popeyes, right? You get some chicken, you get whatever. So I say, all right, look, if you want Mary Brown's, right? The family meal costs $35K, which is again like about I want to say like $14, $15, right? So if you want this family plan, what I want you to do is I want you to do certain things, and you can earn $1K. Everything you do. One of the things you got to do is do squats. Okay? So for the next week, this boy comes into my room without any sort of request, picking up the dumbbells to do squats. Now, of course, he also got to do his reading. He also got to do some sit-ups. He got to do some running. He got to watch some Swahili movies, that kind of stuff, right? And, each day he's self-motivated to, let's say, read a book, right? Y'all know the book I printed for you, right? Read that book. The studies for the weekly studies for the Ancobia, right? He also watches 2 Swahili movies a day, okay? He's, because the school's out, right? He's running for 6 minutes, 20 laps through the house. He's doing 40 sit-ups. He's doing all that stuff, and he does that so that he can earn money. Now remember, before that, right? And 1K each is about like 50 cents, 40 cents. So he's doing this, he's doing the 40 laps, 40 sit-ups, he's getting 40 cents. He's doing the squats, and he doesn't like them, and he gets 40 cents. And eventually he saves up to $17, because I give him a bonus if he does all 6 things I request of him. I give him 10K, which is about, I want to say $4, right? Either way, no, matter of fact, let me say, I think it's, $4, right? But I'm saying that to say this boy was motivated by economics. And that's the thing that you gotta realize about the humans are motivated by economics. We're motivated by reward and punishment. We're motivated by consequences. We're controlled by consequences. And that's really what it is. And so if we're really true about, having this Pan-African mission, right? We're really true about having the uplift of African people. We also have to be true about having realizing that we have to get into positions of consequence, okay? Positions of reward, positions of punishment. If you're not in those positions, right, you're not affecting change. You're not affecting transformation. You're not motivating people, okay? I can tell you every day, hey, go read my book. You're like, I ain't gonna read your book. I tell you, look, man, you finish my book, you write an essay, you get $100. Maybe if you need $100, right? You do that. Now, of course, I'm not gonna do that for you. You know damn well I ain't gonna give you no $100 for reading no free book. But you out of your damn mind for that, right? But what I'm saying is that you gotta peep game, all right? And if you wanna know what the city look like, you wanna know what Dar es Salaam look like, there it is. We having fun out here, all right? So, my son gave the whole family. He paid for the whole family's meal. He's now right here, sitting here enjoying his chicken, and that's what it is, Look at this guy right here, man. I'm telling you, man, everybody's motivated by economics. Economics is the fundamental. It's fundamental for understanding. If you don't understand economics, you don't understand reward punishment, you don't understand security, you have a problem. That's it.